In Hypixel Skyblock, there's a pretty obvious set of unwritten rules, things that you should and shouldn't do. For instance, for killing mobs that deal a lot of damage, of course you don't want to be running around in a squishy set, you want something a bit tankier. When playing dungeons, it only makes sense to use armor sets that are dungeonizable, and you honestly probably just shouldn't touch Kuudra unless you have a Hyperion or a Term. There is of course many other blatantly obvious things. Also, I don't know what's going on with my skin, because I actually do have my real skin on, my normal skin, in the Hypixel lobby, but Skyblock just doesn't seem to be playing. Look, my skin is on. I guess you can call me Alex. It's a really silly idea for a video, but I think it could be pretty interesting. I'm not very good at this game anyway, so nerfing myself is going to be quite catastrophic. First of all, we're gonna start off with something relatively tame, and that is we're going to be using Terror in dungeons. It's not dungeonizable, but we'll see. My Terror also isn't the greatest thing you've ever seen by any stretch of the imagination, but hopefully our Terminator can carry us. Okay, floor 7 it is. Okay, let's see. I mean, it's not bad. It's really not too bad. Just got one tapped, so that's cool. Okay, it's apparent that survivability is an issue, but our damage probably isn't. So let's try and play this like, you know, we're kind of playing Call of Duty campaign on veteran mode, and we'll take cover when necessary. Okay, so it turns out as long as you don't get hit, I mean, I guess this could be said with any sort of setup in dungeons. We seem to be fine. Well, yeah, damage definitely isn't the issue. So that's one interesting thing. Oh my god. Yeah. Don't do this. Yeah, don't do this. Honestly, I don't really know what I expected. Our effective HP is 42k, and then if we switch into something like Necron and check the exact same stat, yeah, our effective HP is 238k. So you can see the slight issue we have. We have around about 20% of the effective HP of something as Necron, which is designed for dungeons. Also, we deal substantially more damage. I guess this is kind of playing out as I expected. However, I guess you could get away with it. If you just don't get hit, then, you know, you're fine. Yeah, well, I mean, we've started off with something relatively tame. Let's move on to something else. Before we go any further, if you are planning on purchasing anything from the Hypixel store, make sure to use code NITROS. It gets yourself 5% off. You should also subscribe to the channel. If you watch the videos and you haven't subscribed, please make sure to do so. You should join the Discord server. It's linked in the description of this video. We offer Slayers and Dungeon carries, so if you need carries or want to carry and make some coins, make sure to join. Okay, so for the next thing that I want to try out, we need a Bouquet of Lies. I don't know whether to actually buy a good one or just buy. I'm gonna buy a good one. Well, let's give this the best possible chance. You know what? I'm just gonna go for this one. Okay, it's not a great Bouquet of Lies. I don't really think it's gonna matter. I want you to take a moment and just guess. Comment what you think we're gonna do with this Bouquet of Lies. Well, we've equipped our Golden Dragon. Got our Crimson setup on. Just adjust our Power Stone. Yeah, that's right. We're going to try and clear, we're going to try and essentially CC in Kuudra with a Bouquet of Lies. Now, for those of you who don't know, crowd control in Kuudra is pretty much exclusively done with the Hyperion. There's not really an alternative. Or is there? Yeah, that's what we're going to find out. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah. Okay,
let's get the bread. Tier 1 it is for now. Okay, this is basically just a free carry, by the way, just letting you know. Even though we're not actually going to do the Kuudra, I just want to test.
Is clearing with a Bouquet of Lights actually possible in Tier 3 Kuudra?
Okay, that was way more enthusiastic than me. I'm liking it.
Damn.
Okay, we can now test. Does it just not work? Does it just not lock onto them? Wait.
No, it doesn't seem like it.
Well, this is an interesting revelation. Yeah, it doesn't work at all.
I'm dealing more damage.
Best holiday destination in the UK.
Yeah, it just doesn't work. Well, this is disappointing. Honestly, I should have seen that coming. I should have really expected that, because when they first introduced the Bouquet of Lies, it was completely and utterly broken. I mean, it's okay at the moment. It's okay. I mean, there's not a huge amount of uses for it. But you used to be able to use it against ghosts, and if you literally just to get like a Sully to 5 recon version of the Bouquet of Lies, then it would absolutely, you know, do the business. But now ghosts don't take damage to the Bouquet of Lies right click either, and neither do Kuudra mobs, which is I mean, for Kuudra it really doesn't make a difference because it would have been terrible anyway. I mean, I guess we can quickly try it in dungeons, but it's kind of pointless at this point because it's dungeonizable and it's not an unwritten rule. What am I doing? Yeah, it obviously works fine. Like, I don't know what I was expecting. Yeah, nothing to see here. Well, that was honestly probably not the best idea. Yeah. But don't worry, we still have a few more tricks up our sleeve. We have our Aurora on, we have our Hyperion, our G-Drag. Everything is tuned to intelligence. What could we possibly be doing? Well, we're back in the Crimson Isles. So we're actually going to attempt to do RCM Blaze. We're going to start off very easy with a tier 1 because we don't want to make it too difficult. Okay. It's time. Okay, but we need something a bit more difficult than that. Alright, we'll I've just cancelled that quest, interesting. Alright, we're going to attempt a tier 2 and see how this goes. Just in case you aren't too familiar with Blaze, you're not supposed to do this. You're supposed to melee it, and you're supposed to use these 2 daggers, but yeah, we're not going to do that. Okay, here we go. Can we just spam it? Are we going to die? Oh, it's definitely not going to work. Okay, let's try this again. It's been so long since I've done any Blaze at all, never mind a tier 2. So, wait, does it even take... Oh, it does take magical damage. Oh, I'm just gonna... Am I gonna die? No, we're good. Honestly, just doesn't seem to take a lot of magic damage. We've now run out of mana. Okay, well, this is kind of a disaster, not gonna lie. Like, I could be dead, but it could be going a lot better. I really want the Overflux, but we don't have any mana because we've just wasted it all. You know what? This is scuffed. Okay, so it doesn't take a lot of magical damage, and not only that, we seem to have a massive mana issue because we seem to just burn through that mana so quickly, even though we have almost 6.5k. We're going to try it again, but I'm going to try and plan it out a little bit better. Like, I need to get my Overflux down pretty swiftly. Okay, we're going to try this again. We're going to get our Overflux down, and then we're just going to try and hopefully do a little bit better this time. We just don't do a lot of damage. We really just don't do a lot of damage. I mean, that's kind of the bottom line here. Okay, and then I just died trying to wait for my mana to regen so I could place another Overflux. Yeah, you know what? I can see why people don't do this in Mage gear. This is just pointless. It's so much easier melee. This is only a tier 2 as well. You know what? This could be attributed to skill issue as well, which I'm sure it will be. But I'm determined we're gonna get this at some point. I'll be back once I get it. Okay, so we seem to be now in the next phase. We don't have our Overflux down, which could prove to be a bit of an issue at some point. I would imagine. Please die. Wait, where the hell's our boss gone? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So the moral of the story here is there's probably a good reason why people don't try to do Blaze with Mage gear. Yeah, don't do it. Okay, so the Magma boss, you'd usually use a Terminator to kill the Magma boss, right? I'm pretty sure everybody agrees. But can you do it with a Juju? A clean Juju? Well, I'm sure you can, but it's just probably going to be pretty slow. I'm still giving myself a chance by using, like, armor and the pet and everything. Even a Ragax, you know. I want to be able to do this. Honestly, maybe some enchantments would go a long way. And also, it probably would help if I didn't just fall into lava. My gameplay is honestly impeccable. Okay, if I didn't fall into lava, we definitely would have had it. We don't need enchantments. Oh, some poor soul put cap in chat. They're fishing. I remember the days. Anyway, no. This is where you're going to be impressed. I'm going to surprise myself, and we're going to red bar it in 1. You ready? We just need to get our stacks up. Oh, that's lovely. Yes, there we go. Easily done, honestly. Let's go. Are we actually going to be able to do it? Oh, I think we actually are. We're going to be able to red bar it. With a Juju. Okay, who says you need a Terminator? Oh, that's lovely to see. There we go. Nice and easy. Boys, new meta, you do not need a Terminator for the Magma boss. Crazy. Okay, I'm dead. Let's just ignore the rest of my setup, shall we? Honestly, not sure what this video was. I guess really it's kind of Skyblock, but it's scuffed. Anyway, somehow if you did enjoy, make sure you do leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.